I'm Jodi Saunders and I was attacked by a crocodile. I'm a commercial diver. I've been in the industry for 16 years. We were hired by Water Affairs to go do a repair and survey on the tower in Rustavinta Dam, which is out towards Bela Bela area. I had the last dive for the day. When it was my turn, I kitted up, climbed in the water, went down, did my photography and measurements and everything that I needed to do. Gave the spanner and the measurements up to the diver, and as I looked up and I said, "Are we finished?" the guy that was talking to me and tendering me, he didn't even see the croc come up behind me. He just saw the croc clamping on my head.
Crocs will always go for opportunity. It's not easy to see these animals from the stealth point of view, from the point of view that they're very camouflaged. So if they see something somewhere, they will certainly start off by investigating. And I think they decide at some time then, well, you know, this is an opportunity, and then they go into stealth mode. Obviously, they want to get as close as possible to the prey, and at that last minute, surprise them with a quick attack.
It sounded like a mousetrap, an overgrown mousetrap on my head. This crunching and grinding and the like pinpoint pressure of the teeth, the sinew tearing, and it was horrific.
The force of a croc bite is tremendous, especially the closing of the jaw. Opening in the jaw it's a lot weaker. You can hold the jaw of a croc and keep its mouth closed, but that force that it brings down is tremendous. It's enough to break bones.
His bottom jaw had me on the neck, and the top jaw, yeah. So I had my two hands like this, and I was just pulling, trying to pull the two jaws open so I could get my head out, which, as far as I'm concerned, is what saved my life. He was a 3 meters, and he wasn't even a big croc.
A 3-meter croc one would consider as very dangerous. Anything from 2.8, 3 meters upwards, definitely, because they've got a lot of weight then on their side. Certainly there have been attacks with smaller crocs, and then people have got away from that in many cases. But as soon as you start getting to about that size, then your chances of survival start decreasing tremendously.
I'm a big guy, and I had my wetsuit on, which keeps me buoyant.
Whether you're small or big, the chances are a big croc will go for you. You must understand that in nature, they can take down animals maybe twice their weight.
And he took me and my suit down underwater and started spinning me like I was a rag doll.
One of the techniques that a croc uses to actually break off pieces from a carcass is to spin. And in many cases, some of the people have spun with the croc. If it takes an arm, that might be your opportunity to get away. Obviously, then you go into shock, and there's various other things that have to happen. Crocs can't chew. So again, they have to break off chunks. So the chances are that the croc probably thought, well, I'm busy drowning this guy, but there's a lot of fighting, let me break off a chunk.
Between him spinning and me pulling, I got loose. Whether he let go or I pulled him open, I'm just grateful I'm here. I got 4 holes in the back of my head from the lower jaw of the croc, and then 10 stitches in the top of my head from where the top jaw got me, and then I had 11 lacerations on my hands, but the main one was the thumb, where I had 2 stitches inside and 10 stitches on the outside. Well, this is a piece of the crocodile tooth that was pulled out of my skull. 2 weeks after the incident, when my stitches had to come out, they felt a piece of whatever. We thought it was maybe a piece of the skull, like a chip from a skull, and they just pushed it out, and it was a fragment of a crocodile tooth. I haven't got a problem with crocs. That's their territory. They are only doing what they know. I seriously got away lightly.
They're very primitive animals. They've been around for more than 65 million years at the time of the dinosaurs. So they are programmed to do what they do. And so we must just understand that and get to live with that kind of scenario. Be careful. There will always be croc attacks, but we can minimize the risk as we go along.